I'm Father Sebastian, and I want to welcome you to the Vampire Lounge.
Hi, I'm Sir Jarret for the Vampire Lounge. We're here at Alchemy with the diva Kashmir Rose. So Kashmir, how did you get into this dark scene here?
Well, actually, I've been into it since I was 12, and I actually got into fetish when I was about 6. Actually, my whole family is into show business, so my dad was always into the dark scene, and my godfather. They're always very gothic. And I just like the whole vamp persona, and I grew up with Lily Munster and Elvira and everybody, Morticia. Always been my persona, my dark genre, you know. And I've always been a dancer. I trained as a dancer since I was very young. So I started dancing back up with bands and singing back up with bands. Then I started going to training and forming my own dance group and working with well-known bands going on tour. So I've done a lot of dancing and singing. And of course, modeling goes along with that. I've done a lot of rock magazines and cover and centerfold modeling for about 12 years now. I've done all kinds of magazines, fetish, glamour magazines, rock and roll magazines. I've done a few album covers and music videos with gothic, industrial, glam, and metal bands throughout Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York City, and LA. And I'm back into doing films. I've done fetish films, by the way, too, for about 10 years. I stopped 4 years ago. I'm going back into doing horror and fetish flicks and doing my modeling, of course, and dancing. I actually trained in basic dancing, and then when I hit my teens, in my 20s, I started with ethnic dancing. A lot of Middle Eastern, Indian, and flamenco dancing. I'm very big on Latin dancing and Indian dancing because I'm part Spaniard and Indian myself. So I'm basically a Gothic, Middle Eastern, Indian gypsy dancer now. You know, my show consists of a goddess theme, Diva Dasi, which are Indian temple dancers that they dedicate their dancing to worship the goddess, the deity in India. So I'm goddess oriented, you know, I worship the goddess myself, so I chose that as my theme for my show. I chose Diva Resque as sort of like burlesque gothic diva goddess worship. So I do that, and the music is a mixture of traditional Indian, Middle Eastern, and Gypsy music mixed with ambient, electronica, and gothic. This is me and my old dancers with Blackie Lawless of Wasp. I was his promo model and backup dancer for a few years, and I did a photo shoot with him and my old dancers, Lisa and Stacy there, of Cut Glass. And that's it. We ended up in a lot of rock magazines all over the United States and the UK and Italy. A lot of famous rock magazines, heavy metal magazines.
Do you have any other things that you're involved with right now that you'd like to talk about?
Besides of all the stuff that I'm doing now, actually, well, I've been trying to plan something for the past 10, 12 years, actually. I figured I've done most of my promotion and management for my own modeling and dancing and fetish career, so I figured I might as well start my own agency where I can promote and manage myself and possibly help others, not necessarily promote and manage them. It's a lot of work to do it for yourself. So more or less like a referral agency. And I came up with the idea of Dark Diva because everyone's always calling me Dark Diva, so that's my alias name. I also have someone creating a character and icon for me in a comic with that. I'll be the Dark Diva, but I'm gonna actually use that for the name of my agency. And what we're going to do is help models, photographers, production, music people, anybody involved with anything that's artistic, creative, and ambitious of the dark genre. So it could be gothic, fetish, alternative, metal, doesn't matter. As long as it's of dark genre, you know?
And is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Well, I just actually put the Dark Divas website together Sunday afternoon. It's still in the works, but it looks pretty good right now. And it's called Dark Divas, which means it's our Dark Divas, our models, myself and other models that I will be featuring on the website to promote them. So people can look at them and say, okay, well, maybe we could use this one for a modeling job or whatever. And like I said, once again, Diva is a goddess, Indian deity goddess. So to me, all the dark women are goddesses, like myself. So I named it Dark Divas, and that's the website. And angelfire.com/vamp/dark divas if anybody's interested in posting their photos. Or they can email me with their photos and their name and their location, and that would be it. And then I can just post them on the website according to the category that they want to be posted in, because there's like 10 different categories. It's very interesting. You have to look at the website. It's very creative and kind of colorful. We have like demented schoolgirls and fallen angels, and it's very, very interesting. It's something different than most websites out there, because most of your websites for dark genre women are kind of pornographic. So I'm leading towards a more glamorous look to make them look like goddesses that they are. That we are. That's about it.
And how can people contact you for more information?
Well, I have 4 websites and 4 AOL addresses, but my main one I focus on is Kashmir Rose. Kashmir, like the country, Rose, Kashmir Rose 29 at AOL.com.
Kashmir, I'd like to thank you for coming down tonight. This is Sir Jarret for the Vampire Lounge.